The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Welcome to the PODCHAT CLUB. It's a new semester.
It's a new semester.
And we got David on the mic.
Hey, yo. Oh, I gotta do something?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm rapping or something?
Yeah, freestyle.
Huh?
David.
I got nothing.
Okay. Who we have next? Ooh, we got the VP, Jerry.
It's your boy Jerry. I run the podcast, Just Be You. Great to have back and have some fun. Hope you get a crew.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I have my fave here. Ooh, we got John. John.
Yeah, I'm here. I still can't rap.
That's so funny.
That's fine. You don't gotta rap, but you're in the building.
I'm the hype man.
David, what you got?
No, I'm the hype man. You know, I'm the one that's just like, yo.
Yeah? Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I'm Lil Jon to you
Lil
guys.
Jon?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good today. How you guys doing?
I'm doing amazing. Oh my God.
I'm better than last semester, that's for sure.
The crew is back.
I know the originals.
I just, before we start, I just want to say we have a ghost that came back to life to the PODCHAT CLUB. Welcome
ghost.
back, David. Welcome back, you know.
I'm back. Actually, there's something I want to talk to everybody about since I'm here. So,
Okay, before you get into it, because we got to hear that. Okay? So we just want to say, welcome back to the PODCHAT CLUB. This is our first episode of the new semester, and my name is Samantha, and I'm your president. Let's go. And then we have, go ahead, David, introduce yourself.
well, my name is David Mendez. I prefer to go by Davi for those who don't know. What I was going to say, I'm basically going to introduce a rebrand. You know, you guys knew me as the Digital Loudcast before. That peaked for a moment, failed miserably. Like, I had my highs, and then it went low real bad. All my fault. I'll admit that.
You're here, and that's the amazing things, and we love that, okay? So
Can't wait
don't
for the
be so
rebrand.
hard on
It's gonna be
yourself.
fire.
And who we have next, we have here.
The one, the only, the VP.
Just be you.
Just be you.
Jerry.
Type Jerry. But yeah, you know, just be you. Back at it again. And to the right of me, we got the best one in the house.
Ooh. John,
Go ahead. Say
Yeah,
take the
I'm here.
mic.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's me, John Wazo. It's me, the loner, and I'm back with another season and maybe another purpose.
Ooh,
That's a purpose. I like that.
I like that. I love that.
I have to say, John, you've came so far. They've been keeping up, and it's just crazy. Like the way you've blew up in the podcast, like especially like in our little thing, you blew up so much, and it's like it's kind of like I have no relation to you, but it makes me feel proud of you in a way, how far you've gone in your podcast.
Oh, no. We need clapping. Cheers.
So congrats to you for that.
Yes, I love that. Anything that you want to say back in return, John?
Yeah, so I'm no longer just a loner, but I know I see myself as a quiet kid, but I've also said that, just as I said with the art club, I'm trying to go ahead and find my own community aside of just being quiet. And so I want to be more talkative, but not to be more irritating or annoying. That's the only reason why I said in the film club, I did return, but if you already saw the episode, I said I'm still anonymous, at least for now.
Okay, I love
Okay,
that.
yes,
There's
we
a
like
new
that.
episode that's out for the loners, so I'm gonna watch it today. So you guys better go check that out. Okay, we're gonna stay tuned. But this is my final semester, guys.
It's my final semester too.
It's your final semester.
Oh, God, we're losing though.
So we're gonna go out with a blast.
John, this is your final one too, right? No, you got one more year?
Okay, well you two are gonna keep the flame running for a little bit.
Yes, I'm supposed to do one more class or work on campus. I will see how the next 2 months unfold because I'm taking finance and I need a maths. So I will see how that goes. Sorry if I'm just going to transfer because I want to move out of New Jersey, but I will see how it goes. But we're definitely leaving with a...
She want to go to Vegas.
Why is he spilling my tea? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, she want to go to Vegas. That's all that is.
My girlfriend lives in Vegas.
We don't got over here. You know, that's the tea with that.
I'm actually going in Vegas. Why is it not stop? I'm actually going to Vegas in July because my I work for the company I work for. They go to Vegas every year for the big convention.
Ooh.
So the RIFG convention. So I'm excited.
Is your company
for that.
hiring? I would like to go.
Yes, they always hire. I do life insurance. Yeah, so I don't. This is just educational purposes, not recruitment or personal advice. But yeah, I do.
Scheme.
No, not
Pyramid
never
scheme's
that.
crazy.
Right?
I know, right? Period.
She working for Primerica. I already know it.
No, I don't work for Prime America. I work for Transamerica. Prime America tried to recruit me. They tried to bring me on, but they do different business. But it's good in ways. The financial world. So many people don't know because I'm studying finance. There is corporate and there is retail. Life insurance, Transamerica, Prime America, Prudential, all those other companies. They are retail. You know, when it comes to finance, so life insurance is not a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Corporate jobs are a pyramid scheme. You can't say that because you have the boss up there. You can never touch him, right?
Right.
And then you have a manager, and then you have a supervisor, and then you have a team member. And for you to get up the ladder, you got to do. So it can be that, but you know, it's just the way how our minds function.
I hate my job.
Hit a corner.
Hit a corner.
Yeah, hit a corner.
Hit the corner. Wait,
He
what is he gonna
wanted-
be selling?
He want me to sell something. He trying to get me to sell something. I don't appreciate that.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're insinuating by that.
What were you insinuating? Telling me to go to the corner.
Hit a corner.
Don't you play instruments or something? Go in the corner and play an instrument. Play guitar like you see in New York all the time, you know? Get some chordboard, dance on the corner. You feel me? Like,
You know what?
What-
You know what? Sure.
what were you thinking about, David?
Hit a corner and shake some hands.
You see how they trying to make me out, John? They trying to make me out as a villain.
You are. But I have to ask you guys, for this semester, what do you guys see for the club?
What do we see for the club?
Yes.
I don't know. Since
Or I would
haven't-
want to see for the club for the next 2 months.
I haven't been present, so I haven't known what you guys been doing. I guess I hope since I'm back now, I hope we're able to do more stuff, I guess. I feel like you guys haven't been doing enough. Like, not on your parts, but I'm just saying, like, in general, I feel like Podcast Club doesn't get the chance to do enough. And I feel like we should get a bigger chance to do more.
Maybe we should take control of that and doing more. Go ahead, Jerry.
Well,
He's SGA president.
well, no,
Oh,
I'm stepping down from that. That's a lot going on with school and stuff. So I'm going back to the senator.
Oh, okay. We didn't know that. Go ahead, take the mic.
TT.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot going on with school. I gotta focus on that, and being president takes away too much time.
A lot.
So I'm going back to senator of communications, which is I think it's a better aspect for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as podcast club, I feel
Yes.
like we can do much more. Like I know that some of you guys have seen on the Instagram page where I be going to like the games or certain events and start recording.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we can elevate that a little bit and start doing like pop-up interviews and stuff, like walking interviews for different events and going to different places. Like the basketball teams, they know Podcast Club.
Yeah.
They know, and I know sometimes they want to do like little interviews after their games and stuff.
Yes.
So hopefully we can get more members and more publicity around school campus in general.
That would be good. When the last I went to the last one,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish I was able to do that, like interview them, but I didn't know how things go. There was another guy that was to the side that was interviewing them as they get off court and stuff. So I wish to get familiar with that. I was at the event. They keep an event. I'm going to upload them on the podcast page. The event that last week, they had a homeless event, but it's from Essex County. A lot of different charities and different things, and I've interviewed a lot of different people.
I can introduce you to like the directors of the athletic department, because that's who I've been talking to, and so that they can know your face and name and stuff, and that we can start doing more. Because they want to get collab with the main school. They want to do more exposure work as well. So I feel like this will be a good way for both of us to kind of collab and get more exposure.
Yeah, that would be good, because one of my things that I want to do, and I think I just need some more backup in getting it done. There's a lot of things there's a lot of events that's coming up on campuses, and I feel like it would be good as us. I know both of you is in media, but we as the podcast club show up at those events, and before it starts or after it finishes, interview people. Whether that will even give us chance to even meet some of the public speakers.
We did that yesterday for the Africana Institute when they had the African market.
I'm interviewing a person from there that was I'm interviewing him today. He was one of the vendors and stuff. But I've interviewed him, and I met him in 2024 here when he was a vendor, and he's coming back. But I think that would be good. There's a lot of, when we see those events and stuff, any one of us, you see an event coming up on campus, posted in the group chat, who is available for this day where we can come and meet. Because the interview that I did the interview, I videoed them. I'm not you only hear my voice, but the camera is not on, you're not seeing it. But it would be good if 2 persons show up, give us support. If 2 persons can show up, or 3, but at least 1. But make our presence be known. And I feel like attending more events will help to expand and build more trust with others, and students see it and be more confidently in bringing on people. What do you guys think, John? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, because I know you, John. You do videography very good and stuff. We just don't know your schedule, and I see every time we have event, especially what's the event that we have with the students?
Club fair. The
club fair and stuff. You're always videoing.
Oh yeah, I remember. I've been doing that. That's been important, just because in 2 weeks by now I'll be using that for a vlog. This will just be a test of me doing a bit of journalism. It's probably going to be called Clubs. Is it worth it?
Okay. So what do you think about this? Do you think Podcast Club is worth it, John?
Yeah.
I think most of it.
Why does it take so long?
There's some technical difficulties going on right now.
It takes so long to stop the laughing emoji.
I know. That one takes...
Okay, like that. Go ahead, John.
I think most of the time, if you know what you're doing, then you can just try out and just try to expand your own franchise. That's one of the only reasons why I started short from slobs, and this is just for me to go ahead and educate them what not to do in an Instagram tutorial video.
The only thing I'm worried about, I'm not going to lie, is I feel like this might turn into journalism club instead of podcast club.
Why do you say that?
Because the whole interview aspect is a great idea and all, but I feel like it borders on journalism a little bit. It borders mostly on like interviews and covering events and, on interviewing about things that are going on and this and that, which is also like, kind of podcast related, but that's more of like a journalism route. That's more.
No, I understand your point of what you're saying, but as you see, the 21st century, a lot of podcasters are calling themselves, they're in the broad curriculum of being a journalist, right? Because they do interviews and stuff, and you may see, like outside of the school, just say like in the media, entertainment business, you may see a lot of people that do podcasts, being on red carpet and different things like that, interviewing people. You understand? Like putting themselves in position where their brand is being able to get exposure. You understand?
Yeah.
And I think that will help build networking and bringing people, because there's not a journalism club here, but the podcast club can kick off, maybe open a door to that. You understand?
Yeah.
And you understand, we actually setting the foundation of that, because I don't see no other club that go out and do interview and thing like that. We have a voice, we have a mic for a reason, right? So I think it's time for us to use that and put ourselves in the spaces of different events that's going in the school and take control and interviewing them, so they can know in the future when you want to do something big for the podcast. Say, I know Jerry is very involved in the community. You want to take it to in Newark, to the street, an event or something, you want to take the podcast club there, you get more better leverage, because they know the work that you have been putting in and what you have done. And I think I would love for us to do that for the next few months.
And also to add on to that, another reason why that really wouldn't work out too well is because journalism, if we just go into a journalism club, that would be focusing on just trying to always find the story, trying to find the next story. While we are the source of entertainment news for Essex County College, our podcasts each offer a different aspect of news. Like mine's purely will be considered journalism because I'm information based.
Yes.
John is not a journalism.
Right.
He's more like a critique.
Yes.
Samantha, she's not journalism. She's more, no, she's more like an interviewee.
Yeah, it's more on like motivational and mental health.
Yeah, so like while we do have the chance to do journalism, especially when we go out in events to do those journalism things, our main focus is not journalism.
Yeah.
It's our freedom. That's what separates podcasters and journalism.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess what I was trying to get at was just I feel like it was I was fearing that it was going to lean more into journalism.
Oh, no.
That's what my fear was. So I was like,
no.
You know what I mean? Like, it's fun, like, to do the interviews and stuff like that, and I get that it's important, but I just didn't want it to lead too much into that.
Oh, no. Like I said, the interviews is only if any of one of us is available for those events, just for exposure.
Oh, okay.
And also, we have to keep in mind that this is a club, and in order to make others that don't want to have their own podcast feel welcome, that could be a space for them too to take on. You understand? Maybe you have somebody that's going to join the club. They don't want to have a podcast, but they want to be a part of the club. They know that, okay, we do events, we show up at events, you know, we interview people. Maybe they want to be, someone want to be the cameraman, somebody want to do that. So it allows others to be involved, that not only want to be on the mic with itself. So I'm trying to make the club more broader, you understand, not just us around the table every single time, but more of an activity of things at the podcast club, being out there, bringing the energy out so we can bring people in and make everyone feel like there's a space for them. Because not everyone I think many people feel timid when we say, okay, we're the podcast club and stuff, and be like, have you ever think about starting your own podcast? They'd be like, no, I don't want. They feel timid about taking the mic. Starting their own podcast and everything. So I think while that is the main focus, we can always add an additional leg in making them understand that the podcast club is very broad. You know, we don't just sit here on the mic and just talk and stuff. We go out there, we make things fun and everything. And these young kids, they like that. So we just have to find things that's engageable. No, find things that engageable, and I think just put ourselves out there on the mic. Because one thing I know, people, no one want to be first and no one want to be last, but people like to follow a crowd. And once they see that you're doing a movement and it's doing good, they want to feel a part of it. You get what I'm saying? So if we start showing up within the school and stuff, and people start knowing, oh, that's the podcast club and things like that, people, it's gonna draw curiosity. You understand? And want to be a part of it, because these many kids, they like media. You get what I'm saying? They just care to go on the mic, but once they get a taste of that, then they become like comfortable and stuff. So I think it's going out there. People like to be interviewed and things like that. They do. You understand? Oh, I have something to say or whatever. They do. So I think it's just that avenue. Thoughts?
John?
Yeah, I'm not even able to think. I'm just listening. That's all.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. But
definitely, we definitely should get more exposure.
Yeah.
Definitely that. And the best way to do it, unfortunately, is through journalism, as you say, David.
Because, yeah.
Until we can get the numbers up where we can go back to how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Yes.
But as she said, we're not just behind the table. We are out and about. We do things. That's how we get our information. That's how we get our clients. That's how we get our interviews.
Yes. Yes. And so we get people in because there is no reason for us to have a mic. We have a advisor that is amazing, and he's on top of the podcast club. Like, he want to see us do great and stuff. There's no reason for our voice not to be echoing around this school and people to know about us. You understand? President is speaking and we're not even on scene. You understand? To do an interview and things like that. So I think and it all tied back to your point that you made in the beginning, John, where oh my God, I just lose my train of thought. You think we should do more and stuff, and you feel like we don't really get the opportunity. It all ties back to we have to create that opportunity.
Yeah, because one thing I realized is that the school doesn't back us up. Like, the podcast club is almost nothing to the school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, we have so many, like, not to belittle us, but there's like so many more important clubs, like based on like biology, science clubs and stuff like that, academic clubs, and here we are, this little podcast club that's trying to make a name out there, but it's like nobody cares, you know what I mean? Like, we have the little booth on Club Fair, and, you guys been doing good, we've been doing good, trying to get traction there. I remember, like, my first time at the booth, I was, like, screaming at people's faces to get into the podcast club and stuff, but, people don't see the importance of this club, apparently, you know what I mean? And it's, that's what kind of, like, has me thinking now, too, is, like, what can we do? Like, what is possible right now to push through, to push the podcast club through?
I love what you said. With every club, we're a small little club, but that's okay. Don't look at the size. It's us. We don't need to wait on the board of the school to recognize us. We have to put ourselves out there, and I will take accountability, as individuals, and we can as a club.
I got tied up somehow. I don't know how.
Just struggling over there.
I have no idea.
Spider-Man in the web.
Yep.
But I feel like we have to do the work in putting ourselves out there, because at the end of the day, they said if you want respect, you have to put yourself out there, right? You can't just say, oh, yeah, you got to respect me. You got to respect me. Okay, what are you doing for me to respect you? Yeah. You understand? Mm-hmm. So we have to do the work, you understand, and put ourselves out there. And all these other clubs that is so important, that you feel like is so important and stuff, they're doing something that actually made them valuable to maybe the committee of the school. But you want to know the insight and the nice thing and the thing about that? We as a podcast club, we have a mic. We as the podcast club, we have a mic. We at the podcast club, we have a mic.
Yes.
And you want to know what we have as advantage? And I think sometimes we have to see the small things.
Personality.
But also, all those other clubs that you mentioned, we can interview them. Like, this is how we put our club in other clubs.
Right.
You understand? You have the biology club. Okay, who's the president of what's the executive? What do you guys do? Like, time for us to put ourselves out there. So what we're doing is we're marketing ourselves in their club. So now we drop a little seed. So now they're going to start talking about us. Right. And then we move on to the next club. And then that club is going to start talking about us. And then next thing you know, we're like in every little club. And when we have our own club, so now everybody know about us. So I think it's just different thing that we need to like come together and do a little different marketing. Yeah. Because there's a lot of room for improvement, and there's a lot of things that can be done. It's just how we all come together and not drop the ball and really like take control of things, you understand, as a team together.
We should make a TikTok.
No.
One step at a time. Let's.
No.
She says, "Let it roll. Don't get excited."
Well, we have an Instagram as is actually going pretty good right now.
Yeah, he's very active on Instagram.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
he's very active on Instagram.
And we got
I
like
don't even follow my own club on this.
you see that? That's the problem, David.
I know, right?
You
I'm
don't? He posts a
disappointed.
lot. He's very active. He posts every day.
Look at our thing, David.
Oh, look, it's the old me.
He said the old
The
you.
old.
Is the way you said that. But yes, these are some little events that we can start from, because I'm very sure. Do you guys recommend for us to let them know first? Maybe like the executive, like, hey, I know you guys is coming up with an event. We're the podcast club. We would love to come by and interview you guys, so you guys could let us know about the event and your club within itself.
Yeah, I think that's
People love to talk about themselves, and they love to talk about things.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's gonna
that'd
go
be
on the school website. Let
Right.
them know it's gonna go on the school on YouTube and also Spotify.
I'm actually with you on that idea of letting them know beforehand, so that's why
Mm-hmm.
everybody is expecting
Uh-huh.
us. So there's also like that
Preempt them.
Yeah, so everybody's already talking about, oh yeah, the podcast club is gonna come in and interview us as well. So everybody
Yes.
get ready, have something prepared.
And it's
to
going
say.
on the school.
Yeah,
And that way it will also help us to get more listeners to come to the YouTube channel, because
Real-
we need people to come to the YouTube
Real quick.
channel. Go ahead.
now I know I keep changing our what you call
Topic?
it? Not topic, but I keep changing like our thing. But like I feel like we could be the good we could be like in a way a marketing team for these events and for these clubs. Not necessarily marketing. Like we're not gonna go full out and try to advertise all.
What
this.
do you think a podcast is? A podcast is nothing but a baby radio show. And what do radio
Yes,
shows do?
marketing them. We're helping you out while we're helping ourselves. There's like a collaboration.
Yeah.
But we know the behind and the root of it and every single thing.
Yeah.
We know what we're trying to get out of it. It's not we gonna go and tell them the full blueprint.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
They just know that what they're looking at when you interview somebody. They're looking at, they're getting exposure. You understand? We're looking at, okay, you're just a next voice who are marketing to tell the next person about us. So it's like exposure on both ends. And that's what it really is. And that's the point that we've been trying to make. You've been saying like it's journalism. No, it's a marketing tool for the club itself by using, we have the clubs, use them.
Besides, the more interviews we do, more people listen. Like, oh, these guys are good at interviews. Oh, I wonder if we can contact them and get them involved. Or, hey, these guys are good. I want to join them. I want to be just like them.
Yes, it exposed the club more, get people to listen to our podcast too and stuff that we have. Not only that it exposed the club, but you as a podcaster, they know about your podcast now also. You understand? But of course, we want to drive it from the club aspect, and everything will fall in line. You understand?
And it does not
Build
mean
trust.
that. I'm sorry.
No, go.
It does not mean that, we have to change what our individual podcasts are about. We don't have to change the format at all. We could actually create a whole new subset of just podcasting interviews.
Yeah, because this because the whole interview thing, that's like our collective thing. That's
Yes.
us as a club thing.
Yes.
But obviously, I know we have our own podcast, our own topics, our own genres, and everything.
Yes.
But us as a collective is the interview.
Yes.
Aspect.
Yes,
and-
the club itself, because we want to make it feel like we don't want for it to market as everybody that come in. I think that's what kind of pushing some people away because they're nervous and stuff. Oh, you come to the podcast club, you have to have a podcast.
Yeah.
No, we want to make it broader, and broader is letting them know things that we're doing while we still have our own individual identity and our own individual show. Same as though we come together every Wednesday. There's a reason why we come together every Wednesday. You don't have your own show. You don't have your own show. We all come together.
Right.
You understand? So we have to have something that is for the club itself while we have our individual podcast inside of the club. So it's like a subsidiary.
You know what I think would be a nice idea too? Like how we have like these meetings, like we come back after we do these interviews and stuff, and obviously we post them when we need to post them. But we all come back together and we talk about and we share little clips and snippets of what we have interviewed and and stuff like that.
Yes. Executive meeting. We need to start having that before club. We're supposed to have executive meetings. where we meet before the day of the club.
Right.
You understand? Maybe 2 days before club meet or stuff. But executive meetings, that will go in the calendar. I mean, you weren't here. You were the secretary for the thing. For the secretary is the ones that take care of those things, right? Making sure that events and everything is there. But I think we can all put back things in motion now, and we can start with what we currently have. There is an event that's coming up February the 10th.
The 10th.
Yeah, I
Which
took
event?
a picture. I took a picture of it. Let me see, because I had taken a picture.
I'm gonna take a picture of the calendar by the elevators because they show all the events that's going on for the month.
They do, yeah.
So look at that as well. And we also gotta pay attention to our emails because a lot of times some events will pop up.
This is event for this is a perfect one too. This is an event for this is a transfer fair for the class of 2026 graduation student. So it's gonna be in the room 4147 in the multipurpose room at the 4th floor. So that could even give us after student. You know, I'm gonna be there because I don't know if I'm a graduate. I don't know if I'm a transfer to whatever, but an opportunity to interview students. How do you feel? You know, you're
About
about to
your
graduate.
2 years and how what college
Yes.
you're going to. Do you think that? Yeah, we
Yes,
could do
that
that.
would give us an opportunity to do that. So I don't know if any of you media guys, if you have, I have that little mic.
I have the
think
mics too, yeah.
I need to. So if any of you have a mic,
I have
bring the
a
mic.
mic.
I have no memory on this phone. I have a next Android, so I'm
I
gonna bring
think
that
we
as
can
backup.
Ask
I have-
Professor Waker for if we could borrow a mic.
we need a mic.
I have mics at home. We can bring in, like, if we have mics, we can bring them in to avoid, like, that a little bit. You know, not...
You said February 10th?
It's February the 10th is the event. Today's the 4th, right? So that's the event that I've seen. I don't know if there's any event that's coming up prior, but February the 10th, I know that there's that event. So if there's any other event that's coming up before that, post it in the executive group chat, let us know. But for now, since we have the February the 10th on lock, it will be great if we can meet. Oh, I'm not here Friday. Is anyone here Monday?
I'm
Yes.
not
Everyone
here.
here Monday?
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't be here early enough. I have work Monday,
Yeah.
and I'll be at
Film club later.
film club, yeah.
All right. So
I'll be here for class.
tomorrow. Anyone here tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
yes.
But I
Okay.
have work study until like 4.
I have
No, I'm
class
saying
up
if you guys, I want to see the mics that you
Oh,
have. Any
okay.
mics that you have, bring it to down to Mr. Hut,
Okay.
so we can work on the technologies to see. So we can work on the production to see what we're gonna use to make sure. Okay, this work. You know,
Right.
this work and that work. So we get that out of the way. And only thing is just has to be with scheduling for the days that event to see who's available for those those event days.
Well, what we got so far? What's the dates available?
So I have February the 10th.
Okay. I'll be here
That's a Tuesday, right?
Tuesday. Yeah, we'll.
Yes, it's next Tuesday.
If you're not working.
It starts at 2:30. I'm going to be available because I finished class at 2:20. No, actually, it starts from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I have class at 1
I
p.m.
have class until
We'll
like,
be in class the entire... Are you in Tuesday's class? Yeah, you
yeah,
are.
we're in the same class.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
we are in the same class,
class.
so we'll be there the entire time,
Oh,
unfortunately.
what time
No,
you guys
we
have?
should be out there by
Well, we
like
g-
12.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we get out like around... We'll say 12. We'll round it up to 12.
Yeah,
Because
around
we stay
12.
like half hour talking.
Oh, you guys get out at 12?
Yeah.
We'll say 12, yeah.
So it's a 4-hour class. Jeez.
And,
All those classes are so long for no
David.
reason.
So you get
Or-
out. So John, you get out at 12 p.m.
I probably should be out by 1 o'clock, not just because of that, but I have game design class with, the two of them.
Yeah.
And then there's also film and literature.
He is in our class. We're all in the same major. I forgot about that.
Wait, all of you comes out at 12 o'clock?
We're all in the same class, yeah. I just remembered that right now. He just mentioned it. We're all in the same
Well,
class.
that's
agree
good
with
because it's 10 to 3:30. It finished at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Understand? So the time what we want to catch people is when it's finishing, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the time?
Well,
When-
no, you want it mid-event. You want it mid-event.
Mid event.
I'm
So
so
like,
I just remembered I do have another class right after.
Does you have
get,
an English
What's
class?
yeah, I get out like at 1.
So, yeah, you're fine.
yeah.
So it's still time?
So I have class at 1 p.m. to 2:20.
And what time does the thing
It
end?
ends at 3 p.m.
It ends at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So we can go up there real quick,
Mm-hmm.
get a couple interviews, get the camera set up.
So we can go up there I'm going to be there in the last off because as I finish class, then I'm going to show up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the same floor. I have class at 4157.
I also
So
want to
it's on
see
the
if they'll
same
let me
floor.
set up like a little table at the Valentine's event, and I can like not like do a speed dating, but like make it like a speed date where I'm just like quickly talking to them about whatever the hell's going on, and like have them sit down with me like with the microphone and everything real quick, and then
Okay, see
have
if
like
that can go. If otherwise, if not, then we stand on these 2 feet and just.
I want to make more of an effort to keep in contact with
We
the
also
Alpha Club.
should do another bake sale fundraiser.
Yes, we think about that because I wanted to do something for next Friday, but I think it's too late.
We should do a pop up.
I wanted us to do a
Pop-up.
Valentine Day.
I don't know where we're popping up at, but we should do a pop up.
We can pop up on the 4th floor where we do the bake sales at, and just we can set up shop right there.
I wanted us to do a Valentine Day because it's the 14th, it's the 13th, the day before Valentine.
Oh, that's the perfect opportunity to mix the 2 events. Then if we want to
But
do,
there are the 12. We're the
Friday?
the
You want to do that on
13th.
Friday? It's so dead here on Fridays, though.
on Fridays.
Friday, yeah, because I remember when the film club tried to do a bake sale on Friday, nobody showed up.
Yeah, so like if we want to do a bake sale, it has to be like Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday is actually the prime day for bake sales.
Okay, which day are you guys
Monday,
looking
Wednesday
at?
is the biggest days. Tuesday is like the third, like big day.
I was looking at the thing as a way of use it as a way of getting people, new members.
We
in
could
the
do a
club.
podcast, and so we could set up like a little 2 mics at this table. We sell food and just have like a running interview going on type situation.
So we gotta see which day for
Oh,
the
and then
bake sale.
we make it like a little thing where it's like whoever does decide to sit down with us gets like a little treat, like a little free thing.
Mhm.
I could bake some cupcakes
Right, like, oh,
Okay.
here, you get a cupcake for participating.
or no
whatever.
cookie. I'm do cookies. It's easier to do cookies.
I'm going to give them money.
Give them money, David. We're broke, David.
Here's 10
We're
bucks.
trying to get money in the.
We're
in
trying to
the-
get money, and you're
in.
trying
We
to
only have
give
like
money away?
$70 in the cash. Okay.
I forget that a lot of things are more school oriented, so I'm
Yes.
thinking of more independently.
He's
Like,
so like Yamor, like Yaman.
Yeah.
He wanted to do.
But my curious question is, who's going to supply the money?
me,
Okay,
I have
and then,
money.
and then
to-
how many tens are you planning on giving out?
as much as my wallet can hold.
Okay, big ball shot call over here.
Whatever tens I got in my pocket, that's what they're getting for the day.
He gonna come out with $12 a
When
month.
did they passed
Oh.
us and went back up?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. I don't know why I thought there was a door there.
Oh, you
Okay.
know what we should do? Okay, I'm getting a little ambitious myself right now. Let's give little blind boxes of each of our little podcasts with like little characters of us, and like have us. Okay, we're doing too much. I'm sorry. Okay.
John, do you believe this guy?
What is he
I'm just
saying?
No, like how like had the blind boxes, right? Like the boo boos and stuff like that. We have little versions of little boo boo.
When are you talking?
So you
I
want us to
don't
give
know.
merch?
Yeah,
When?
let's give away merch.
I wanted to make stay in your lane wristbands, like you see, like that you have on your hand. I'm thinking about making stay in your
When
lane
I was still doing
wristbands.
Digital Outcast, I wanted to make a little digital Outcast.
Oh,
plushie,
okay.
And I was gonna give that to my interviewees.
All right, guys. So we got to wrap this up because we got to I have an interview coming up at 4:00. We are 40 minutes in. So for the 12, who's available? I need to know when is the music club thing. So
I'll
you say
let
you're
you
gonna
know.
take a picture, right?
I'll let you know when we just cause I'll talk to them today because they're right now practicing.
Okay, all right, perfect. So tomorrow, the mics that you have, David, the equipment that you have, whatever you have.
I have a camera on my phone.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
phone. You have a camera. Okay, so you don't have a mic.
I lost my mic.
I have a bunch of mics.
Bring the mics tomorrow,
I can bring.
please.
They're all lav mics. We can clip it
Bring
on
the
to somebody.
mic and don't let me blind. As soon as I wake up in the morning, tonight before I go to bed, I'm gonna say, David, I'm gonna at you. Bring the mic. You better
Don't do
open.
it tonight. Do it in the morning.
I'm gonna do it tonight and in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
Both.
It's gonna be every minute of the day. It's gonna be like a clockwork.
Both. I have.
Every hour passes by. David, bring the mics. Next hour.
You know what?
David,
Let me
bring the
know
mics.
when you send your text so that I can send the text like 10 minutes afterwards. Like,
You're
yo,
gonna
Dave.
see it in the group chat, in the executive group chat. You're in the executive group chat because we at you a lot of time and you don't answer. So I don't know if you have it on mute. So you better take it off mute because I'm gonna call your phone.
I see it.
So you purposely choose to ignore us.
Listen, I was going through a lot of stuff last semester. Okay.
Totally understand. And we didn't even. So before we go, we covered a lot. So our goal is for the next semester is to get ourselves involved into other clubs, put ourselves out there, do more interview. That way we're able to get more exposure for the club, start doing the groundwork and not wait for others to do it for us. Because once we try, if we try and fail, at least we can say we do our best. What's the worst thing to happen? Fail. And there's no failure around this table, okay? None of us are failure. All right?
All of our podcasts were successful.
Yes.
Mine peaked and crashed, burned and crashed.
Listen to me. We talk positivity. It's new semester.
Okay, yes.
That's okay. You plan
Aren't
to
you
see
rebranding? So
it's
there's
still
your chance.
there.
Oh, speaking of rebranding, do I got to talk to Odd about that, I guess?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because I thought he was going to be here for some reason. and
No,
I
he's
was-
at West Essex right now. So
So I was planning on talking to him.
shut up,
like,
Mr. Ott. We miss you, man. Stay safe.
Yeah, so tomorrow talk to him, bring the mic, and let's just get the club kicked off. I'm happy you're back, David.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
hope
Thanks for having me
I
back.
wish for you, we're always open arms, always welcome or surprise. I see you too. It's like, ooh, I thought you graduated. So welcome back. Appreciate you. I hope this semester is amazing for you. I hope it's less stressful and I hope you actually stay focused and not let things that you can't change stress you out. But I know how things is. So I wish you best of luck and I hope you stay in the club. And yeah, any final words, guys?
Any final words?
John, you want to start us off?
No, I don't think I'll probably think about it next time.
Okay.
Just not now.
Jerry?
Well, just on a serious note,
Yes.
I need everybody to pay attention to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
The world is getting dangerous, and our states are getting dangerous. So pay attention, keep a head on swivel, love your neighbors, and just be you.
Just be you, and that's all we gotta say. Just stay focused. And on a serious note, don't let the mental stress bring you down, okay?
Big facts.
Be positive of everything. And on a serious note, thank you, these three amazing gentlemen that's on here. Appreciate every one of you. Okay, we signing out.
This is Jerry signing out.
David, what you got?
David Simon out.
Done.
Yeah, this loner, and I'm out.
Hey. You got the queen in the building, Samantha. What we said, stay in your lane.
I just want to say for the record, she cursed, guys. Y'all didn't hear it, but we did.
We heard it loud and clear.
So whoever thinks she's innocent, just know that she is not. She is a menace.
Ooh, and he's a villain. Okay, we're out.
Until next time.
See you.
Until next time.
Stay spicy and airy. Bye.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.